Hey guys, welcome back to the Toluca project up here in East Boise. It is February 24th. We're about 3 weeks away from our target deadline to get this thing finished and on the market. Let's see if we can get this done. We have a lot to do. We got all the materials for the deck that's gonna go on the back of the house. We're gonna get this sucker hopefully finished out in the next 3 weeks. Let's go. So we have this stucco guy here and he's doing his final measurements and kind of giving us some pointers, but we've got a big problem. Unfortunately, our concrete guys right here, you can see they didn't put a metal flashing behind their concrete. They did in some sections. We noticed they put it in some sections here, but they didn't put it in all the sections. So like right here, you can see that the concrete goes right up against some wood. It's the same thing down here. This concrete goes right up against the wood. There should be a metal flashing right there. And that metal flashing would serve to hopefully catch water that's coming on the outside here that would potentially go behind the foundation and in between the sidewalk. But we don't have that here. So if there's any water that gets behind the stucco, it could potentially enter the house right here through this seam where there's not really any protection, which is unfortunate.
So my opinion for you guys, if you want to fix a little bit, you can put a L metal.
Yeah.
With caulking, just clean bed.
Underneath, yeah.
It's not the right way, but
right.
It's better than that.
We've got 3 weeks, pretty much, until I told my investors that we'd have this bad boy done. After I told them we'd have it done in November and then December and then February. March 14th is our target date. This is not what I expected. This is for the deck. These are freaking massive. I didn't know they had to be that giant. That's freaking bonkers, dude. Like this is half a tree, literally.
Yeah, I know, you can see it.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, that's why they made us have those footings this big, because the freaking lumber package weighs 4,000 pounds. What fasteners are we gonna use? So they've primed already, so we got all the primer done, and now we're waiting for the paint. The paint starts this week. There's all the paint right there. Oh man, this is exciting.
We were talking about that the other day.
Were you? Shoot. It's off by like a 3/8. Frick. I mean, it's a tiny bit off. Not that much. Stupid ceiling. Last week we had a lot of rain and snow, and we also had flooding in the basement, unfortunately. It sucks to be this far along in the project and experience flooding. We thought we had mitigated all of that by running some French drains, but our French drain wasn't running properly. We had our concrete guys do it. We didn't have a landscaper do it, unfortunately, so that was our fault. You can see from this side that the house has a huge problem with negative grading. The drainage just comes from the street and it just goes right to the house. That's a huge issue all the time. You never want that at a house. So we're trying to fix that. We're gonna flatten a lot of this front yard and try to grade it negatively away. Sorry, not negative, but have a positive grade away from it, which will create an odd front yard shape. But if we can grade it away, and now we have this extra drain here as well, we should be able to get the water routed around the side of the house and down out through the backyard. This is also awesome. You can see here, this is splashing a bunch all up on the side of the building. But over here, where we actually have the gutters in place, it's not splashing, which is amazing because, especially over here where we have wood really close to the bottom, it's nice that we're not splashing on the wood now. So hopefully it dries off really nice. Yeah, I don't know, dude. We'll have to see. I'll show you inside where we were having the problem this last week. We had our dehumidifier in here because this corner was soaking wet. This is a 5-gallon bucket. It's freaking full. Oh yeah, better. That's great. Oh, that won't work. That's a little tight. My guys are not trim guys. Do we have a door for the primary bathroom? So the door is too close? What are they afraid will happen?
Rock that wall and break the glass. Doesn't matter, it's just the code.
Obviously we finished this with drywall. It looks like there's not gonna be a door there, but we're gonna put one in after we finish final inspection. The reason there's not a door currently is even though the door wouldn't swing and hit this window, this is not tempered glass. And for whatever reason, for code, as this door swings, it needs to be a certain distance away from this window. Otherwise, this window needs to be tempered glass. That's kind of ridiculous. What we're doing to get around that is we'll leave it off for now, and then we'll put a door in a little bit later. Dude, it locks by itself. Are you guys screwing with it? Frick. Look at that, the sun come out, dude. I'm pretty sure there is flashing here. Yeah, you're right, there should be flashing there. Tony's fired. How much you think that would cost to rip this out? If we do it, we better do it fast. No, and Nate's not gonna be able to help him either. Nate's gonna freaking cry about it. What? Seriously, why are they so freaking huge? Like, what are these even for? I mean, is it gonna look cool too? Is it gonna look like a timber frame kind of thing with those black plates and stuff?
Kinda.
This is just so much wood. One of the big concerns I have right now is any little issue like this flashing or even all the timber for the deck is that it's gonna set us back from hitting our deadline. That target deadline is really important because we need to get this project finished and we need to get it sold. It's costing me so much money every single day. And I also have a huge investor who wants to invest in the company, invest in more projects with me, but they're waiting for us to finish this particular project to show them that we can do the projects well, we can have a good finished project, and we also know how to do math because in the end, that's what an investor wants, right? They want to put their money in, they want to get it out quickly with a positive return. So this is really important. I am pretty sure this isn't going to cause a huge delay in getting this thing finished. So I'm not too worried about this. I'm just hoping little things like this don't pile up to add days to our project.
Thanks, man.
This stuff is more flexible than I thought it'd be. We're gonna build like hella closets up in here. So this house right here is actually for sale, just like 3 or 4 houses down from our Toluca project. And it's very similar in size, bedroom count, year built, and all that. The yard's a little bit smaller. That one's listed for $950,000. It's not newly updated like ours. It doesn't have a new roof, doesn't have new siding, doesn't have new electrical, plumbing, HVAC. It is updated on the inside a little bit, definitely not to the level that we are updating. So I'm stoked that that one came on the market for $950,000 because we're gonna try to list ours for 1.3, 1.4, and having the brand new roof, brand new siding, you know, brand new almost everything in the whole house, we're gonna have a really easy time. That's the hope anyway. We're gonna have a really easy time selling it for that price range. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you, every single one of you. Go ahead and subscribe if you like this content because I'm gonna be putting out a lot more like this. If you guys saw some of these problems that we come across, of course, there's always problems that we're coming up against, but we're pushing past those and we're gonna get this thing to the finish line. If you come back next week, we're gonna be talking about getting the cabinets in finally. And there's some interesting issues about those cabinets that I want you guys to see just in case you're about to do your own project or have some custom cabinets made for you. Go ahead and tune in next week. I'd love for you to check that video out so that way you guys can learn and hopefully save some time and money. Thanks again, we'll see you soon.